JeremyFragrance is a certified genius. Maybe not with fragrances, but a genius overall. Now be patient. I know I will get into this. I will explain myself. But before that, let me set the tone. Let me get that vibe going. Spray a Dior Sauvage to talk about JeremyFragrance. Sexy, sweet, and yummy. This video is looking at JeremyFragrance strictly on a marketing and social media standpoint. He is one of the biggest fragrance channels in the game. He has like 6.5 million on TikTok, 2-something million on YouTube. And while he doesn't get the views, he does have the following, and TikTok is his main center focus, and he gets the views there. And one thing I noticed is this man knows how to market. He is writing a book. He has that in his TikTok bio. He released a song, the How to Fragrance thing. It's not too half bad. I mean, it's just EDM with craft power strength in it with a bunch of beats. But hey, I've slapped it before in the car. It goes hard. My point still stands that he has multiple business avenues based off of this personality he's created known as JeremyFragrance. He has also said in an interview that he plays this character up. I mean, he probably acts the way to an extent of how he does in his videos in real life, but he plays it up for views, attention, and to just to get the audience attention. That at the end of the day, that's what any social media influencer does. They play up a character to try to get the views, to get the people to keep watching for the entertainment value. And Jeremy executes entertainment value perfectly because there's people that don't even like fragrances watching his videos and knowing about him. In fact, I've talked to some people in Germany, and even people that aren't into fragrances, and they know about him, mostly because they all think that he is a laughingstock of Germany, but he's still profiting, he's still pocketing the cash, buying Rolexes, buying fancy cars, and getting sent boxes of fragrances, probably free of charge. He knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, this has created him to kind of get away from actually talking about fragrances in depth and talking about the voyages of the world, the 1 millions of the world. This is Lucky. This is a great fragrance, but it's all he talks about. Not Lucky. He talks about the I believe the original 1 million because he loves it so much, and then of course his Pride and Joy Sauvage. And he doesn't actually talk about the fragrances that he could actually spend time diving into because he has the money and time and the actual bottles to do so. He just focuses on the ones that get attention, which are mostly mass appealing designer fragrances. He has fallen so deep into this caricature that he's created for himself that he really can't go back at this point. I mean, he's been trying to. He's been making these YouTube videos where he's talking about, top 10 lists, best everyday fragrance lists, all that sort of thing. However, they're just not getting the views like he used to back a few years ago when he was rocking the full suit instead of just the all-white fit. He's almost turning into the Tony Montana of the fragrance game in the sense that he thinks so highly of himself and creates this persona, thinks that he's on top, and is building an empire. I personally believe that he knows exactly what he's doing. He is a genius for that. He is a great marketing person. Maybe not in the sense that he makes the greatest YouTube videos, because he definitely doesn't. However, he has created an empire that he profits from every single day, and that's something that I'm not doing, so I have to throw him credit for that. So, like I said, unfortunately, he is so deep in the rabbit hole of being this, crazy persona that there's no going back. However, wish nothing but the best for him. He seems like a decent guy, but a little bit creepy at times. He might push boundaries a little too far when talking to strangers, especially when posting it online, and especially when they're underage. So maybe he should tone that down a little bit, and maybe he should invest that Rolex money into a couple new t-shirts.